So good to be here with you today. Please take a breath with me. Breath. These are unprecedented times, times of challenge, times of heartache. And clearly we are being called to become more conscious beings. Clearly the old way of doing things is no longer working. And we're being called to step out in faith. We're being called to hold a vision of something greater beyond what we are seeing going on in the world of form. We are being called to recognize that there's a world behind this world, an invisible realm, where there already exists a pattern of perfection, of beauty, of truth, of goodness, of harmony, of sweetness and light. And we are making our way towards it. And we may be in the rumble right now. And we may be in the fire of it all. We may be collectively and individually in the dark night of the soul. But what I know about the dark night of the soul is that illumination follows it. We're being called to step into the intuitive, creative, divine beings that we are. This is the eros of the soul. And Christina Lopez says that this is a time where we're being called out of 3D consciousness, which is ego consciousness, competition and violence and separation, into 5D consciousness, which is unity consciousness, which is love, which is peace, which is collaboration and cooperation. And so this is requiring us to change on a deep cellular level. And she says that our body and our hearts are already know what to do with all of this. Our body and hearts now are going to teach our mind, which is the most challenging part of us to change. That the mind holds on to the old beliefs, the old patterns and thoughts, and that it is through our willingness to be mindful and to connect with our body and to connect with our heart that the shift and the change happens. So I think on some level or another, we're all experiencing fear right now. Fear of loss, fear of separation from life as we knew it, fear of the unknown. Our little inner children are all out because we feel like there's nothing to hold on to, and perhaps no one really leading and guiding us. So ours to do is to be present with our fear, to sit with it, to nurture it, to allow it to move through us, and to know that we're not alone in it. The Buddha says our fear is great, but greater is our connectedness. Our connectedness. We're all going through this portal together. We're all waking up together. It's not my fear, it's the fear. It's the fear. And so we're kind, we're gentle, we're loving with ourselves during these times. We have to be. That's the calling. And also to know that within us is a power and a presence greater than all of it. That within us is a divine being. That we're waking up to that even more, and that part of us has never been touched or affected or perturbed by anything that's gone on out there in the world, within our being, or within our own personal life. That within us that is steady and essential and true, that light of the divine shines brightly now, it always has, and it always will. We're divine beings. And that sacred within us is what's going to carry us forward with faith into the new vision for this world that works for everyone. I give thanks for this. I let it be. And so it is. Amen.
Facing the Fear, a prayer by Holly Sharp. Ultimately, there is only the one Spirit energetically moving through all beings and circumstances. Though we may not understand why in the moment, the wisdom of the universe knows the highest truth and beautifully reveals the mystery of life. If we stop long enough to listen, we can receive the guidance that has no words. It is the language of the millennia, the knowledge and love of all those who have come before us. It continuously flows through us and awaits our attention. Lovingly, it says, "There is nothing wrong and nothing to fear. You will return to me and unfold endlessly." Its message is pure solace for our souls. What a rare gift it is that in all human history, we are alive at precisely this time, on purpose and with power to navigate change and instigate evolution. It is a cosmic gift to behold in gratitude with every breath, every thought, every interaction, and so it is.